Hello and welcome back to all of my rising shiners. It is indeed a new month. It's now March and things are getting more exciting. Well, we are going to find out what's up and what's ahead for you in the month of March. As you know, we got here three beautiful crystal cards and we're going to do a pick a card reading. We are here to find out what are the exciting changes, what are the things that's going to unfold for you for the month of March. Hey guys, welcome back again to all of my rising shiners. This is a girl, her cats in the world, where intuition meets inspiration, and we have another pick a card reading for you for the next for the next month of March. First card we got for you is the tourmaline quartz. Next is shungite and honey calcite. What you need to do is to pause the video, take some time to reflect which amongst these cards truly resonates with you, and then you can find out. You can do the breathing exercise that I usually do. So close your eyes and count 3 to 5, whichever works for you. The first card you lay your eyes on once you open it up, that's the card that's calling out for you. Or you can just go and pause the video and really use your intuition as to which amongst these cards truly calls out to you. If you got more than one card that's calling out to you, you can check on it as well. Your spirit guides have messages included in it too. So without further ado, and by the way, if you are kind of if this has been your not your first time watching the video, and if you're sensing that my voice is kind of different, I'm really having some trouble with my throat right now, but because here in the Philippines the weather is already changing. So yeah, let's get started with your reading, and I'll be seeing you in the first pile. Alright, welcome back to all of my rising shiners, and if you chose this card, this crystal card, let me focus it for you. There you go. Tourmaline quartz. Yep, this is your reading. Now you might be wondering, why do I have another card in here? Earlier is the one that's facing back. Okay, so you got the tourmaline quartz. This is the time for you to finally clear your path and get to know who are those people that you need to let go. Get to know what are the things that's draining you and not serving your purpose. Paired up with the Queen of Cups, I would say that you, those collective who chose tourmaline quartz, you are a person who definitely has this compassion and definitely generous to add to that. So people around you will love for you to give them more. And that's the reason why you need to clear your path, because you're abundant with everything. It doesn't necessarily have to be finances or money. You're abundant with your time, meaning to say you can give them time as needed. You care. You love to care for others. And at times that could be your weakness. Weakness in the sense that once people around you, those you thought are close to you, once they find out about it, they will abuse it to the point that they will be very, I would say demanding at times. But time has changed. For the month of March, I'm feeling excited. And this means it's calling out for you to get back your power. Get back your power in the sense that with tourmaline quartz, it means you need to finally get to know who those people are that you need to let go of, and who are those people that really mean well, and you can keep them, right? What are those habits that's serving your purpose, and what are those that maybe you just need to change it and let go, and just be mindful of using the habits that you still have. So this is the era, or this is the moment, I would say. This is the month for you to finally embrace clearing your path and being open to new things that's going to help you. This is really a nice way to start your reading. And of course, we are going to get some situations. All right. By using my situations card deck, I am going to find out what are the things that I would say not really problem, but your concerns. So we are going to shuffle it up All right, by the way, if this is your first time here in the channel, thank you for watching. And also, don't forget to click on the subscribe button. That way, you are helping me to grow the community and at the same time to create more inspiring and empowering messages such as this. I think I saw a card that's face up. It's somewhere here. Let me just go back. Again, this is for pile number 1. So those of you who might be watching it now, we are doing your month of May reading, and we are starting with the concerns or things that you wish could have changed. Basically, this will set the ambience of your reading. All right. Oh, I am feeling this card. There you go. Oh. So since this is a collective reading, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Right? There's just a lot of them. So spirit guides, what messages do we have for our pile? Oh, there you go. Number 1. Got this and then the other one. All right. These are all good. Let's check it out. So, we got some of you, I would say, you are trying to, of course, again, the tone of your crystal card is to being able to clear your path, knowing who those people that are draining your energy and just abusing what you can give them. Also, your habits and places, right? I mean, places can drain you. Energy is just everywhere. So we got here. Oh, let me just fix it here. There you go. We got recalling. For some of you here in this pile, I would say that you are trying to play certain memories over and over and hoping that it will come back. But then, of course, it's all in the past. That's what I'm getting here. You're wishing that this person or this event could return, or you can live to that same way again. But no, it's not. Some of you here would definitely be receiving, or you will be, you know, you will have a surprise visit from someone, which could be from the past. I'm getting that. And you've been triggered. Again, this is a collective reading, so this may or may not apply to you, like all of it, but some of you hear it. It's got to be specific. When a name or place is being mentioned, it's triggering you to the point of anger, like you're going to explode. Or there are things in your life that's related to that event, places. Whenever mentioned, you became more emotional to the point of being angry. And people are kind of, what's happening to you? Like, what's going on? You've been keeping things to yourself, I would say, because you care a lot to other people, and you care too much not to let them get involved with your business. But there are times that the more you repress your emotions, the more that it's building up, and eventually when you burst out, you are going to look like the bad guy. Like, everyone will say, what's wrong with you? Are you going crazy? Right? Some of you might be hearing that from a couple of people around you. Now we got here legal matters. These 3. So some of the collectives here are dealing with paperwork. I'm getting that it has something to do with properties. For some reason, it just came up in my vision. Properties, and at the same time, really more on property. So it could be house. It could also be items inside the house. So these are the things that the both of you have bought together, and now you guys are wanting to go in separate ways. But then you also wanted to make sure, oh, let me focus it here. You also wanted to make sure that you're getting what's yours, right? In line with that, since some of you here are feeling blocked, ghosted, or cut off, you're using it, this one, you're also using it as a way for you to finally change things in your life, which is good. And I would say this is aligned with the tourmaline quartz and the Queen of Cups. You're finally using that compassion, but this time it's for yourself. Oh, hold on. Apologies about that all of a sudden. the darkness just came in. So I think it confirms that where you are at in your life right now. But with this reading, as you seeing this, it's confirming that finally you are heading towards spiritual awakening. And spiritual awakening is not an easy path. I mean, there are a lot of things so different from what you used to have that you're going to face. And that darkness that all of a sudden that came out is just confirming that you are in the dark because you're trying to figure things out on your own. You might be doing things mostly on your own, but I would say keep up the good work because you are now showing yourself more compassion. You're choosing yourself. You are in the dark because for quite some time, you have been so accustomed with having someone being with you. You know, there's like this partnership going on, although most of the time it's just you doing most of the work. But I would say that with all of these changes, and sorry if you're hearing some background noise, okay? I mean, kids in my neighborhood are already awake. It's morning here when I'm doing this. So to go back, it means that you need to go towards that path. And I mean, all of us who has this tremendous change, like there's a big impact that affected us so much that we felt everything is dark, like everything is dull and there's nothing there. It's just gray, black, or whatnot. Basically, that's how you're also feeling. But your spirit guides are letting you know once you find out who are these people, what are these things that's weighing you down, what are these habits that's preventing you from really pushing and going forward, you would definitely find the right path. And this spiritual awakening is going to be very beneficial for you. All right. So I'm just going to clear up this table. I'm going to get back to you with more readings. This time we're going to do oracle and tarot cards with it. Okay, hold on. All right, welcome back. My pile number one. We are going to get some oracle messages for you regarding your situations earlier. This one wants to come out. Okay, so spirit guides, what messages do we have for our pile number one? And if you made it this far, by the way, don't forget to click on the notification bell as well, so you will be notified as to when I'm going to upload my next video. All right, let's see what we have. Spirit guides, what do we have for guidance? This would be for our collective in pile number one. Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, as this is a collective reading, so there's just a lot of energies going through. This is for an exciting event that's about to change and unfold for you for the month of March. My pile number one, here's what we have. These three cards just wanted to be noticed right away. Okay, so we're going to, of course, read this one. Regarding with the guidance that you need to have, your commitment is everything. So your commitment to yourself towards these changes you are applying, you are embracing. Earlier we got the spiritual path, right? The ascension. I still have that here. Here you go. So your commitment to yourself in making things possible, in clearing your path, making sure that you are now able to start something new and excuse me, something that will benefit you in the long run. Your spirit guides is confirming that, even if it requires for you to doing it alone. That's the reason why we got the darkness earlier, because when we're doing things mostly on our own, it really felt, and it will felt, that we are alone. And that's why we are in the dark, right? But your spirit guides are letting you know, stay in shallow waters, because sometimes whatever you have is enough for you to start. Sometimes superficial is enough. Get ready to win. This is your spirit guides confirmation that you are stronger than you know. And I can guarantee you that as you clearing your path and having that Queen of Cups vibration in you, regardless if you're a male or female, this is the energy we're talking about. You are strong enough to hold your entire kingdom. Make that right decision for everyone when the king is not around, because you're the one who's in charge. And being the one in charge, there's just a lot of things that you need to juggle, right? Basically, that's how you are in your life. There's a lot of people in your life that's affecting you. Thus, you being someone who's compassionate and generous and really caring for other people, at times it can be very overwhelming. So it's much better that you clear your path in a way that you know who are those that you need to prioritize and who are those who are just trying to use you, right? Because as you go towards this journey, you are on your way of healing your trauma, knowing that you are worthy to go towards and to win, to get what you deserve. So this will also help you to dissolve those old age pain, your inner child pain, your traumas or whatnot. Oh, okay. Now this is nice. Your spirit guides are confirming. So get ready to win because you are electrifying. So there are times that you need to allow yourself or you need to allow your talent to do the talking, especially to those of you who are trying to build their career, who are trying to, you know, pick themselves up and start all over. Show them what you got. You don't need to talk too much. Okay. I will also add here that being a Queen of Cups, I'm getting emotions. So if you wanted to really make the most out of what you have in your journey, be sure that you are also checking on your emotions and to not make any decisions or to confirm or to determine your next move if you're still emotional. Try to step back a bit, let yourself cool down before you excuse me, before you make any confirmation or you make any decisions as to what's your next move gonna be. All right. So let's confirm what else we have for you. Oh, that's fast. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for a lifetime. So it means whatever you're going through, we all have our own burdens, share of pains and struggles. It's meant to prepare you for something bigger. You know that the diamond, or if not, the diamond is being crafted in a really, really high temperature that, I would say it's like a volcano. It's just my imagination. But in order for a diamond to be crafted and to come out as the shiniest and beautiful diamond, it has gone to a lot of pressure, fire, heat. I just imagine. And I would say that's also the same thing for you. You need to go through all of it in order for you to come out shining. You need to go through all of your darkness. That's why the light just came out earlier. You need to go through all of those darkness in order for you to find that you are your own light and to shine the brightest. That's what I'm getting here. The Age of Light. You will light your own way, even though you thought or you feel that you are in the dark. Dance with life. This is confirming what we have earlier. Do something to change your energy. And for you to change your energy, you would have to let go. You would need to determine who are those that are trying to take your energy and giving those power back to yourself by means of letting yourself be away from them if needed, because you would need to really work on internal struggles that you've had and put back all those pieces as much as you could in order for you to continue, because you're also healing yourself. Remember, you're ready to fight this battle, and you will for the month of March. Just don't forget, there are things you need to consider, reconsider, let go, take in order for you to continuously dance with life. This is such a wonderful message, my dear pile number one. I'm getting that this is empowering too. So now we're going to use our tarot card to confirm. Oh, this one wants to come out. To confirm the messages that your spirit guides has for you. Okay, spirit guides, what messages and clarification do we have for our pile number one? This will be for the month of March. And if you made it this far, don't forget to let me and others know how this reading resonated with you in the comment section. I would love to know what are you going through and how specifically this reading give you some insights to what is going to unfold for you. Right, Spirit Guides, what do we have for our pile number 1? Wow, got the Empress. Just one more card and we're good. Oh, there you go. We got, oh, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups. All right. So, this is what your Spirit Guides want you to know. Wow, of course. You really felt this, I would say, and it's confirmed by your Eight of Swords card. It seems like everything is blocked up. It felt like you are tied to someone, to something, to your habits or whatnot. It's hard for you to take another step to move forward. That's how it feels. Basically, you're feeling stagnant, like there's no growth. You're aware of it. It's just that it feels like you cannot go out for some reason. You don't know why. But here's what I'm getting here. If you're not going to go out, if you're not going to use the previous messages that we have here, you would feel more disempowerment. And at the same time, more fear will build up. Fear of you going continuously and to recreate yourself. You will become someone who's going to continuously doubt what they can do. And that's the reason why we got the oracle messages earlier. You are stronger than you know. It's like, go for it, right? I would say that most of you here really felt that you are in the dark. You're scared. And it's like it's really hard for you to come out of this situation you are in. But you seeing this message, your Spirit Guides is leading you towards empowerment. And that's the message that I wanted to spread as well. Your Spirit Guides wants you to know that you are stronger than you thought. You're the one who's sometimes limiting yourself because you thought, this is it. I mean, this is the only thing you can do. This is the only way for you to grow. And this is the only way for you to live. No, that's not true. Sometimes, or most of the time, we are the ones who's limiting ourselves to continuously grow and to progress in this life. That's also the same reason why we have the Eight of Swords. You can come out of this. I would say that this rope, you can really set yourself free from it and then take out this blindfold. There's a lot of overthinking also that's happening, which is, I would say binding you more in this situation because you have this, what if I stay? What if I try to fix this? You have this mindset. You're trying to control things because you thought that it would still work. But what I'm getting here is that you would need to use an alternative. You would need to be more open to those possibilities that you haven't tried, or possibly it's already there, but you just don't pay attention to it much because you are into the situation and you just wanted to stay. Oh, sorry, the mic. I almost hit it. So, you're struggling, I would say. And this one confirms that you're still in conflict. Conflict in a way that you don't want to move. I'm getting that for you, movement would feel like, it feels so alienating. All of a sudden, that's what I felt. It felt like you are undressing yourself. You're feeling naked if you're going to get out of the situation. And because of that, you feel that you will be very embarrassed to face the world. It's like you are defeated. That's what I'm getting here. Leaving this situation is much work for you than leaving the actual situation. You're feeling that it's much better to stay, and work things out rather than go out of it and help yourself to get better. Your Spirit Guides are letting you know that sometimes the victory is not worth the price. Or rather, this is you, sorry. This is you letting you know that sometimes the victory is not worth the price. You're being selfish. selfish not to other people but selfish towards yourself, because for you it's okay. I mean, conflicts happen, yeah. This person can still get mad because here, there, and everywhere he has or she has a reason. Those arguments are just okay with you. I mean, you have gone through this so many times, so it's okay. So basically, you are now the one who's sabotaging yourself, and that's the reason why your spirit guides are letting you know this is where you are at. If you're not going to go out of that, you're missing a lot of growth. You will be missing a lot of opportunities. An opportunity for you to become an empress. That energy, again, regardless if you're a male or female, this is the energy we're talking about. If you are continuously going to set yourself and stay stagnant, stay stuck, so sorry, stay stagnant and stay stuck in this situation, then you will be missing a lot of opportunities. You will be missing a lot of beautiful things that could happen in your life, that happiness that you are aiming for, even that development and success. You will be missing on that because this is your future. Only if you give yourself an opportunity to thoroughly check on those people who are trying to use and abuse what you're giving them, or the habits that you're doing. The main energy of your reading is to acknowledge the fact that something is going on and to let it go slowly as you emerge towards your spiritual awakening. What you need to do, since we got here another Queen of Cups, but this time it's in reverse, let me fix it for you. What you need to do is, again, going back to what I mentioned earlier, check on your emotions because you're being moody. And I understand because there's just a lot of things happening to you which affects your emotions, affects how you deal with things, how you deal with people around you. It's becoming overwhelming at times. There are times you're becoming withdrawn to those, again, going back to your habits, habit formation, your attitude towards things and the people surrounding you. Reviewing all of it, taking a step back, and observing things would definitely help. That's why going out on your own as needed would be very beneficial for you. Remember, even though you need to go towards the path on your own, you have to, right? Because sometimes it's the way for you to really find who you are, your strength or whatnot. I think it's here. There. Remember this message? Your commitment is everything. Your commitment, if you wanted to really grow and if you wanted to heal and find its success, even if that requires you to doing things alone, it's okay. It's better than okay because you are giving yourself a chance to really harness the power you have, and at some point to also set yourself free, even if it's just for a moment, so you can have a clear mind, clear emotion, and clear plans. I would say what you need to do is don't think that your sacrifice and being you a martyr in this relationship is okay and that you will be getting the most out of it, because it's not. I would say that you are becoming dependent to this person, to this situation, to this life that you're in. And that's the reason why it's holding you back, and you just felt like it's okay. It's much better for me to stay. No, your spirit guides are letting you see where you are at and what you are going to miss if you will not be able to get back your power and clear your path. Wow. This is really empowering, my dear Pile 1 Rising Shiners. So, what I'm going to do is to get some tea leaf card for you. That way, we'll be having more clear messages as to what is up for you in the month of March. If you got it, if you made it this far in your reading, don't forget to help me grow the channel by clicking on the subscribe button. That way, you're also helping me to create more inspiring and empowering videos such as this. And we are doing your March reading. Something that's exciting is going to unfold. We have Vine. So you need to seek out information that will help you. Wow. And then we have Ladder. See, once you are able to really get out of this and move your way, regardless if it's just you, and even though you feel that you are in the dark, you are climbing towards success. And we got two more. Gavel. Oh, this one confirms for some of you here. Remember, this confirms your reading, the legal work. So some of you have involvement in the law. So you will need to seek out more information, which will help you towards success, to win that battle. And here we have, guys, a lot of things has been so overwhelming for you. And in the month of March, your spirit guides are finally telling you, how about taking some vacation, right? This would really help you a lot to clear things and to clear your mind. So, this is what I have for you, my dear rising shiners, for pile number 1. And again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, a girl, her cats, in the world. And I truly wish you the best, and that you will make it. You will make it, even though it feels that you're in the dark or you are all alone. You will make it. You will make it. What's happening with me? Okay, yeah, you're getting confused as well at times. That's the energy that I'm getting, so I'm mixing things up. But definitely, you will make it up until the end for you to find your success and find your own light once more. Thank you so much again, and I will be seeing you all in my next reading. Don't forget to click on the subscribe and the notification bell, so you are helping me not just to grow the channel, but at the same time to create more inspiring and empowering messages such as this, and also to find out when will I be posting my next video. That way you're helping me to boost and to grow my channel as well. Thank you so much again, and I will be seeing you all in my next reading. Bye for now. All right, welcome back to all of my rising shiners, and this is for pile number 2. If you guys chose this beautiful crystal card, this is Shungite, and it's paired with Devil card. There, there you go. Now, what I'm getting here is the energy that you need to finally be honest with yourself and to reclaim your power. With the devil card, I would say that you have been manipulating things, trying to control things. There you go. And you are trying to do that in order for you to win. But you don't know that whatever you're trying to control is controlling you. Whatever you're trying to manipulate is manipulating you in a way that is also affecting your inner health. It's like everything, like your mind, body, soul, or whatnot. If you're seeing these 3 stars, what I'm getting here is the past, present, and future. If you keep on using and unknowingly having the devil energy in towards your work, career, business, or personal life, whatever you're doing in the past will just continuously be your habit in the future. I mean, the present, which, would definitely affect your future. So again, this is the reading that we have for you in the month of March. And we have here a lot of exciting energy going on. So for pile number 2, what I'm getting here is that you would need to finally reclaim your energy. Reclaim your energy from those things that's holding you back. Whatever are those, I would say, habits, people, things that you would like to achieve, all of those that you're trying to control, again, it's controlling you. So you need to reclaim your power back from all of it. And you need to be honest with yourself, right? With all of you here in pile number 2, that's your message, initial message before we start your March reading. And I would say that's very exciting. Okay, so being honest with yourself and finally, right, to reclaim your power. Let's see what your spirit guides has for you. So this will give us a message of what's happening, what's going on, what are the things that you would like to clear from your path. Wow, we got a lot. So we have searching. Again, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For some of you here, I would say that as you do some searching, so online, whether it's physical, like going to the library, doing some research, you would definitely be realizing a lot of things. Probably you are making research as to related to your life, as to how you're going to get better in terms of your finances, your physical health, or even spirituality. As you do your research, you're now able to get some awareness of the things that you have been doing versus the things that you should be doing. Let me just focus this for you. I think that's better. All right. So at times you will feel like you are being driven in a way that there are some synchronicities happening in your life. There are some signs or messages, right? So there's an intervention. It could be those signs, and then all of a sudden, someone will be calling you, reaching out to you. Of course, you know this person. It feels like you are being rescued from something because you have this obsession. You're being obsessed, and that's part of the devil energy. You're being obsessed towards something, towards someone, or your habits or whatnot. And for some reason, you are blessed in a way that there's this divine intervention that someone, will just pop up in your life out of nowhere. You're reaching out to you and then telling you things about this and that, which is related to what you're going through. And it really feels like, oh, okay, I didn't know that I need that, right? So you got this obsession. It doesn't really have to be foods. I mean, it's just a picture, but yeah, for some of you, it could be dealing with obsession with foods, but for some of you, it's dealing with the obsession, the thought of being obsessed with control and dominating something. That would just show up in my vision, right? So what you really need to do for some of you here, you're trying to make, as you were able to get this awareness, slowly some of you here in this collective are trying to cleanse, right? It could be, health cleanse by taking in those healthy foods, more healthy foods, and or it could be cleansing like adding more salt bath routine in your hygiene. So basically, or cleaning your house using some incense or some sage. So you are using whatever it is that you have research on. You're applying it to your life because you really wanted to achieve more. You're obsessed with the thought that you will be getting more successful when you do it, when you do all of this stuff. Okay. But then again, you need to be honest with yourself and you need to reclaim those energy of what's holding you back, what's controlling you. Don't forget, I would say that you are looking more on the future. That's why we have this. Your spirit guides wants you to know to look into the present, right? This is like one of your problems as well in life. You are more of looking either at the past or future, but you are forgetting that you need to be grounded and stay in the present. This is interesting. For some of you in this collective, you have telepathic dreams. You have vivid dreams. And I would say that some of you are using online research, finding awareness with your dreams, and hoping that those dreams will have something to do with you getting towards what you're obsessing with, your success, right? So we will be getting more information into it. I'll just clear the table. This is exciting. So again, we're doing your reading for what's in store for you, the blessings that you will have for the month of March. I will get back to you after I clear our table. Hold on. All right. Welcome back to our Rise and Shiners for pile number 2. To those of you who chose Shin Guide, we are now getting oracle messages for your spirit guidance. Oh, there's just a lot of them. And let's see what we have for you for the month of March. This is exciting. Oh, there you go. So we already have 3. Wow, nice. Exciting changes ahead for the month of March, my dear Rise and Shiners for pilot number 2, Spirit Guides. What messages of guidance do we have for our pile number 2, please? And if you made it this far, I'm watching your video, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button. That way you're helping me to grow the community and at the same time to create more inspiring and empowering messages such as this. I think we have We have more than okay. We're going to get them because your spirit guides wants us to get to know more of your energy and this guidance. Let's start off with know your worth. See, your spirit guides wants you to know your worth and keep your standards high. Don't let those things that you're trying to control you. Okay. Also, here, this is really a call to action. It's time for you to finally try something new. Feed your curiosity. Earlier, we got the realization and online searching things, so use that to your advantage. Feed your curiosity and try something new. Right path. You're on the right path. So, for those of you who are already in the process of making changes in your life, this is your confirmation from your spirit guides that you are on the right path. Keep going through the in betweens. I'm also getting that even if that requires you to do things alone, it's okay because your commitment is everything. I also got this in pile number one. So if you guys are, attracted, or if you guys are resonating with the card or the yeah, for pile number one, you can check that card out, or that pile rather. So to continue, as you go towards your journey, your spirit guides wants you to know that you need to be gentle to yourself. So if there are times it feels overwhelming, and it will be because you're making changes in your life and trying to, let go of being a control freak. So you need to still take steps back if needed. All right. Thinking outside of the box, with you having the devil card showing here as a Capricorn, I would say that's giving us the Capricorn energy. And as a Capricorn, for some of you here, you need to continuously think outside of the box because your spirit guides want you to know that you have yet to discover valuable tools in order for you to continuously, not just grow yourself, but also to help you as you are going through these changes, this phase of changes in your life. You're trying to become more honest with yourself, with what you really need, and with those things that you need to finally let go of so you can slowly reclaim your energy. We also have here reverse roles, wherein live your own traditions, values, and norms. See, that really speaks towards your devil card because you have been so adamant with a lot of things to happen in your life that you're forgetting your your roots. I would say, what are those things that your culture, your your family, the background of the country that you are from, I would say. So, what are those values, traditions that really speak so much of who you are and would ground you? So, those are some of the things that you would need to research on and eventually add up to your awareness. You can use it as a tool for you to keep on going, and it will also give you that sense of worth for you to set up your standards high, right? Lastly, we have you are electrifying. I also have this card for pile a number one. So again, if that pile is really reaching out to you, you can check on it as well. After this reading, of course. Now allow your talent to do the talking. You have so much talent, I would say. With the devil card showing up in your reading, you are someone who's very driven. But you need to show actions more than words. I mean, it's much better, right? Action speaks louder than words. So that's what we have for you. These are a lot of messages, but it truly means a lot. And it's empowering, I would say. Especially to those of you who are trying to make some movements and, in the process of reclaiming their power and trying to become more honest with what they really wanted versus what they thought they want, or what they really needed, I would say, versus what they wanted. Now let me continue with getting some more guidance for you. Spirit guides, what are other messages of guidance do we have for pile number two, please? And again, if you're hearing any background noise, I'm so sorry about that. No, it's my neighbor. Wow, this is amazing. I also got this card for pile number one, Age of Light. Probably because you are both in the process of reclaiming your power. You're both in the process of trying to build yourself again towards a better version of yourself. With Age of Light, I am definitely getting that whatever it is that's happening in your life, it's meant to happen. It's meant to happen in a way that, isn't it, that all of us has gone through different amount of pain, different amount of doing things on our own, different amount of burdens in our life. So all of it are part of our path in a way for us to finally get to know ourselves better. That, like me, I was driven to do tarot and oracle reading after I lost my dearest partner. I needed to harness my energy, just a lot of it, and it is very overwhelming to the point that I really don't know what to do. Then all of a sudden, I pick up myself back again in the process by going back into what do I really want? Like, what's making me feel happy that I can also help myself and help others at the same time. So there you go. I am now doing tarot and oracle readings, and I'm still in the process of getting things. To learn more things about it, but this has been a very exciting and helpful journey for me. It's helping me to get to know myself better, and I know that I'm also helping other people to know that part of themselves that once was there. It's just that along the process they have forgotten about it to reclaim their power. So more in empowering them. You have been training this for a lifetime. This is your, I would say, awakening, a call of awakening. Speaking of call, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So all of these things, I would say, eventually you will be realizing that whatever experiences, failures, or whatnot that you have gone through, all of those really open up your mind, your heart, into realizing what you can be, what are those things that you should not do, and what are those things that you are able to do. I am sensing that you will soon share it to other people, and by sharing, you will be creating your own platform. Whatever it is, you are going to create a community of people who has the same experiences as you and who are also looking for, I would say, answers or assistance with where they are at in their life. You would teach, I thought a word, you would teach your experiences. It's hard to talk about something that we don't know, right? So you will teach those experiences and you will help them to also reclaim their power, just like how you did it for yourself. You will be getting into that moment, that light. This is your age of light. This is the age wherein you are finally getting and setting yourself up into a more purposeful work. Like, you don't feel, or you won't feel as if you're being controlled by whatever you're trying to control. It's more, it's giving a more freeing, sorry, it's giving a more freeing vibe once you're doing things related to your purpose. That's really nice and really empowering, pile number 2. So let's continue with your reading, and we're going to do some tarot clarification. Dear Spirit Guides, what confirmation do we have for our pile number 2? And this is for the March reading. So exciting. All right. Now, if you made it up until this part of the video, let me and others know where you are watching this from, and also how this reading resonated with you. I would love to know how it does. So let's get this card for you. Wow! Look at that. We have the Sun card. Oh, you are someone who's seeing yourself really successful and getting things done. This one jump. And you just need one more card. All right. Although you're seeing yourself successful, like what I mentioned, right? This is what you really wanted to have. To be successful, to get that glory, and to gain more attention. I saw that word. Attention in a way that you are getting the eyes of those people you're trying to, not really please, but you're trying to connect with. Wow, you got really good cards. Pile number 2. So continuously with the tarot reading, although this is what your goals, because there's a lot incorporated in it, it just feels like you're being controlled as well with this. Controlled in a way that you're missing out a lot in your life. because you're so focused and driven to make this a reality, chances are your health is also being affected. And that, health is wealth. So that would really be a big, I would say, consequence. If we are not taking good care of ourselves, then whatever career driven moment we have is not enough to pay for right medical expenses, especially if we're not yet in the millionaire or billionaire mode. I mean, even, oh, I forgot his name, but Steve Jobs there. Even Steve Jobs didn't make it, right? He's already what, millionaire, multimillionaire. He still died because that's the point here. You're trying to control and drive yourself up for success, but if your body breaks down on you, it's just hard to strengthen it. It's just hard to replenish it. If you are trying to really set up yourself for success, then you would need to look into yourself, your health, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional. If those are all good, then you would definitely be able to do things more. You will be able to produce worthwhile and really purposeful outcome for whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. So this is your concern. This is your problem. You wanted to achieve this energy, but it's just that, you know, there's a boomerang effect. And it's something that your spirit guides wants you to check on as well. How is it affecting you? It's like, how is it controlling you? Right? That's why you need to be honest with yourself. Can you still do this? Right? Remember, to know your worth. You can only do so much. Okay. And your commitment is everything. I know you're so committed, but you need to be committed to yourself as well, not just to your career. This is also one of the things that I realize as I move forward, and as I grow older, you are very, very much changeable, indispensable at work. I mean, I'm not sure if I got it right, but yeah. I mean, your office, your company, your boss, your supervisors, they can replace you anytime. So even if you got sick, and even if you left this world for good, they will just find someone who will replace you and will do your job. So think of it that way. You can definitely be successful in your career, but you would need to also make sure you're taking good care of yourself, not just physically, but in all sense of yourself. So that's why you need to be honest. Are those things you're doing, is it worth it? Right? Now, I would say that you are very successful in whatever it is that you set your mind on. And that is being confirmed by our Six of Wands. You have earned every one of your successes, which is truly, I agree. This is you right now. There's definitely that confidence, I would say. You're progressing. And you are getting that public recognition that you wanted. Slowly, there are people who are seeing your work, and more are getting, I would say, interested with what you're doing. So this is something that you need to keep it up. With Sun, and then this one is also a Leo energy. I would say that most of you here, if not all, have a lot of fire placement in their charts. So you could either have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your charts. But this is something you need to consider with your spirit guides' messages. Although you may look like you are having it all, some of it's really trying to give you the warning. So this is more of a warning for me. You need to really check on yourself, because you will be more vulnerable. Vulnerable in a sense, I'll go back to your health. How are you doing? Basically, that's the message of the Hierophant in reverse. Because there might be things that you're doing in order for you to succeed, like it says here foolish exercises. So it could be doing a lot of overtimes. I would say taking someone else's credit for the work they did. So there are those things, that are on the negative side that you try to do. I'm not saying you're bad. I'm just saying you need to be honest with yourself. Be honest in a way that how are you? And what are those things that you did in order for you to achieve whatever it is you're achieving now? And is it worth it? Because in the long run, if all of this will come into light, how are you going to manage the consequences? So that's a bigger picture you need to look at. It's not just the success you're aiming for, it's the entirety of your journey. If you're able to do that, this is a really good news. You have a lot of fire energy in you, I would say. This is a really good news for you, my pile. And number 2, you're someone who's driven. I get that. You always take action in your ideas. You don't talk, you just work. I get that. So, as you are able to really harness and reclaim your power, and not to let those things that you're trying to control or to try to manipulate to control you, using your power over the devil card, the devil energy, you'll be able to take on new beginnings. And these new beginnings is for you to create more, in a sense of a more purposeful life, without taking someone else's work or taking the credit for someone else's work, right? You will get energy in the sense that it is more positive and it's more of a light energy. You will become more of an inspiration rather than people hating you along the process because you're becoming, a jerk with your work process of doing some foolish exercises. So you'll be creating a more, not really wholesome, but a more positive work, which will brings out that light energy you have. Light in the sense that you will become, remember the age of light? You will become a source of inspiration. And people would know that you're doing things in a more honest way. You're not bringing others down. You're lifting them up. So that will become your strength as well. And by doing so, you will gain more. So that's something you need to think about, right? That's really nice, I would say. It's time for you to check on yourself and how are you doing so far with everything that you are achieving. So pile number 2, before we end your reading, let's get some more clarification. And of course, using our fortune tea leaf card. Let's see what else we have for you. Let's see. Oh, okay. I think I already have them all. So we got the vulture. I would say this is really affecting you one way or another. As you go towards all these processes, you're feeling depressed and anxious. This already confirms what we have earlier. You have that worry that someone or some people are against you. Remember to check on how you do things. That will answer it all. We got dogs, so protection from a powerful friend. See? So your spirit guides are still protecting you, even though you're doing some, foolish things. And we have another dog as well. Dog close up. Pleasure with close friends. So even though there are people who will be against you and already are against you because of what you're doing, there are still people who believes in what you can do and believes that you can change. And those change will bring forth more inspiring work. So pleasure with a close friend. I'm also getting pleasure with a close friend. All of a sudden, this just came out in my vision. Too much pleasure with a close friend. Oh, doing champagne. Okay, so that's something you need to avoid, especially if you are in a relationship. It could mess things up. That's just a warning for you. So this is what I have for you, my pile number 2. And again, if you made it up until the end of your reading, thank you so much for spending your time with me, a girl, her cats, and the world. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button and also the notification bell. That way you're helping me to grow the community. not just to grow my channel. This is also my way to create more inspiring and empowering readings such as this so we can help more rise and shiners along their way. And again, thank you so much, and I will be seeing you all in my next reading. Bye for now. All right, welcome back to all of my rise and shiners, and this time we are doing pile number 3. So, if you guys chose this beautiful honey calcite, let me just focus it. There you go. We got here the energy of High Priestess along with Honey Calcite. What I'm getting here initially is that if you're someone who is trying to, to get towards your success, this is a confirmation that there's no need for you to worry about it. There's no need for you to wait. I mean, it's time for you to take on the next path and go get that goal. If you feel like it's kind of hard for you to do so, your highest priestess energy is telling you that you can use whatever it is you have internally, your internal knowledge, those things that you have within you, because you are divinely guided. I got this with 2 cards. I would say that your ancestors, your dearly departed, are with you along the way. We got here 2 stars, so you are being very hopeful to reach towards your success. With the moon, I'm getting that whatever it is that you felt are being, I would say, hidden from you, you will soon be seeing that. Even though you feel like you're in the dark, you will be rediscovering those things. So trust your intuition with the High Priestess here. Trust your knowledge, your higher self, your intuition. You'll be able to be triumphant. And, with the power of your intuition, add that with manifestation, you are seeing yourself triumphant on the other side. So this is you feeling like a winner. All right, that's really a good energy to start off. And we are doing your March. What is going to unfold? What are those exciting things or blessings that's going to come up for the month of March for you, my pile? Number 3, we are going to start off with the things that, not really problems, but challenges, things that you wish could change, right? And if you're hearing some background noise, those are some of my cats. Sorry. Let's continue, Spirit Guides. What are those things that this collective would want to make some changes on in their life? Okay, wow. Some of you are expecting children. Some of you already have kids. Someone is angry, wanting to add things. All right, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to A Girl, Her Cats, and the World, where intuition meets inspiration. And we are doing your reading, pick a card reading for the month of March. Exciting things ahead. What are those things that you're going to receive? What's about to unfold? Don't forget to click on the subscribe button. That way you're helping me to grow the community and to create more inspiring and empowering messages such as this. Let's see. Oh, okay. I think we got everything we needed. All right. So this is a collective reading, so take how this reading resonates with you and leave what doesn't. What I'm seeing here, some of you in this collective are expecting, or you may not know about it, but you already felt the signs. Some of you already have kids, but all of this are changing your emotions for some reason, because a lot of hormonal activities are going on. Even having kids, of course, there will still be some hormonal activities because of that. Some of you here are already feeling so mad, and I get, because some of you in this collective just wants to end things. You feel like you are already at your limit. So, and it's going to be specific. You guys, some of you here have problems with money. And you are also thinking how you're going to support your kids. That's the reason why you are getting mad. You're getting angry. Also, you feel like whatever it is that's happening to you right now, it is a lesson. Like, you learned the hard way and you're not going to do that again. It's done. It's a done deal. You are about to leave. That's what you're thinking. Because someone in your life is running around, someone that you thought will be your soulmate, right? Or for some of you in this collective, you are trying to find a soulmate. You believe in a hopeless romantic kind of love that, you have that someone for you. Regardless of how were you in your relationship for the past, you're still hopeful, and that's good. But someone who's running around and trying to avoid commitment. This is also related to pregnancy and money. Someone is running away from the commitment with children. Same goes. All of these are connected. It's a roller coaster ride. That's the reason why you're really mad, because you're not getting their commitment. And because of that, I would say that you are just more on either looking into the past and hoping that things would happen, or this other person is using the past to blame you for everything that's happening. And that's why it's adding up to the roller coaster ride and the rage emotion. But you are about to enter your divine feminine energy. I know it's a lot to take in, but you will soon be able to enter your divine feminine era. Or for some of you, this is also what you are wanting, what you're looking for with whatever it is that's going on in your life. All right, a lot of things is happening. A lot of things are happening, and I think that's the reason why we got the honey calcite and high priestess. Because you're going to use your emotion. You're going to use the power of honey calcite to think that you are already winning this battle. And if things are really hard for you to take in right now, use your intuition and your manifestation energy for you to be able to harness and achieve your divine feminine energy along this path. Wow. So, pile number 3, I'm just going to clear off the table and I'll get back to you to continue with your reading. All right, welcome back to all of my rising shiners for pile number 3. So now we are going to get some guidance from our spirit guides, from your spirit guides regarding your situation. Reverse roles, okay? Live your own traditions, values, and norms. This would be very helpful to those of you as well with that reverse roles, right? So you will be the mom, the dad, with the reading we got earlier. So it's going to be very hard, but you are being urged by your spirit guides to use your traditions, your values, and norms to live your life with this new path you're entering, as it's going to be very helpful as well for you to embark and becoming more successful in this life. Your routine matters, so are you content with it? Whatever it is that you're doing right now, does it serve your purpose? And is it helping you to grow and become the better person that you wanted to be? Also, for those of you who are expecting, is it something that your child will be proud of, knowing that you are his or her parent? Because the other party is just running around and avoiding their commitment or the responsibilities from you, right? Spirit guys, what else do we have for our pile number 3? Rapid changes. Wow, this is good. It means that there will be a lot of things that's going to unfold for you for the month of March. Let your flexibility serve you. Your inner world is safe. So for those of you who are feeling very scared, especially to those who are expecting, and if it's your first time, you would definitely feel so afraid to continue in life. But your spirit guides are telling you your inner world is safe. Embrace all your emotions to create a state of flow. With protect your asset, definitely we got the money problem earlier, right? So don't be careless with what you have worked for, especially that the other parties just trying to avoid things, and they will tend to be like a mushroom. They will be here one day and then the next day they're no longer around. So protect your asset just for fun. Don't take life too seriously. I mean, this is kind of hard to take in, especially if you are in a situation where you feel so afraid and so scared to face this as you are all alone. But your spirit guides are telling you that everything happens for a reason. So think of it in a more positive way. Like all of this are happening for you. And there's really a big reason behind it. That's why we got the honey calcite. This is you embracing that potential wherein you don't need to wait for tomorrow to think that you're winning. Using the power of high priestess, this is you harnessing within your internal power, your higher intuition, your higher self, using it to your advantage in order for you to continuously and face those rapid changes. So if there are things in your habit that's somewhat affecting you to becoming better in all sense of your being, then you need to check on it as well. All right, this is great. So let's continue with more guidance from your spirit guides. And of course, for those of you who are really scared to continuously do things on your own, your spirit guides are urging you to believe that your world is a safe place for you and for your kids. Wow, we got this too. unbound, releasing soul patterns. And I agree with this one, especially if you have been in this relationship for quite some time. You need to release those patterns, like how you were living with this person for that long. What are those habits you formed? Eventually, you'll become someone who's very naggy, very angry, right? So those are some of the things that you need to release. At the same time, if you guys are aware, or I would say, if you have an idea of candle cord cutting, that's something that I would like to use as an example. So you need to release yourself from the bound of this relationship emotionally, energetically, spiritually, in all sense, not just physically. Because this person have left a mark on you, whether you like it or not. You would need to release yourself from that pattern, from that contract. You have a contract, a soul contract with this person, so you need to release yourself in order for you to let go and to grow. That's what I'm about to say. Past lives, yes, definitely. With the karmatic cycle we have, this person needs to fulfill their role in your life, no matter how good or bad it sounds. But they do have to play that role, which is something that I would say they did a good job of. Because, I mean, you're going through all of this. I'm not saying it's good, but what I'm saying is that you were able to finally come into this path. And now that you are in this path, you are going through it and you are trying to evolve, being the strong version of yourself. You are ready to take on the next journey. If we're not able, and if we're not going to go through all of this chapter, this page, how else are we going to go to the next page, right? So no matter how beautiful, no matter how ugly it could be, we need to go through it. With soul family, that's why you're also protected, and your spirit guides are letting you know that you need to go back to your roots by living your traditions, your norms, your beliefs, because you will be able to find your soul family. Soul family in a way that this is not just the family per se, but more of the people who connects with you on a soul level. Like, they know without you even talking. They know what you're going through, and they can help you in ways that you can think of, right? So you'll be able to, in time, call your soul tribe, and you would know that you won't need to go through all of this alone. So these people, I am also saying that these people will help you to eventually reach and embrace, see rapid change, embrace this new version of you wherein you're going to talk about things that you have to deal with. It's going to be a platform. I'm seeing platform. So you are going to create a platform wherein people who shares the same experience as yours, or somewhat the same, will be able to speak about it, and you will be able to share your experience, how you were able, there's like a lot of able, how you go through it and emerge successfully. So that's what I'm getting, which is really nice. Pile number 3. With that, let's continue more, spirit guides, using our tarot card. What clarification messages do we have for our pile number 3? Again, this reading is collective, so take how it resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you made it up until this part of the video, let me and others know how this reading resonated with you. I would love to know, like, what you're going through and how this reading really gives you some ideas and empowering or inspiring things to work on in your life. Okay, so I'll just get this first card since there's a lot of them. There you go. Page of Swords. Okay, then we have this. Of course, you are being asked by your spirit guides to take time to think. Oh, we have another High Priestess. Okay, take time for you to think. Well, what I'm getting here is that take time for you to think. You have been thinking a lot, I would say. You are someone who's also becoming overthinker, I would say. All right, so here's what I got. Overthinking. With the Page of Swords energy, I am getting that you're very restless. Energetic, I would say it's not really energy in the sense that you are someone who's on the move, but it could be on the move in a way that you don't want this relationship anymore. You don't want this situation in your life anymore. You would like to make some changes, but you are restless. Restless, I can't blame you because you really wanted to get out of it. And see, we mentioned about nagging earlier, so that's also one of your problem. You are, or challenge, I would say. You change into becoming someone who's nagging, and the other party is throwing that to you. Remember the past card we got earlier? So your the other party might be using this against you. They will be saying that, oh, before you're like this, but now you're just talking too much, right? So they will definitely use that to you. And then we got your aggressive, which confirms your pressure cooker card. You're not like this before. Probably that's the reason why we got the divine feminine. You are someone as classy, as elegant like this, but you turned into someone who is like this, right? And you're just thinking a lot, which confirms our roller coaster card. And I get you, because a lot of things are also happening in you. It's like the both of you are not meeting halfway. You wanted this, but the other party wanted this, right? So right now, you are at this moment. See, you got the high priestess and the high priestess here, but with the reverse high priestess, you have these hidden motives. And I get that. You're trying to do things hidden. Like I would say you are playing spy, playing detective. You would like to use it to confront the other party just to make sure that you are confirming what your gut is telling you, that this other party has someone else. Right? You're confused. Surely there's a lot of confusion happening here, and I get that. Because of those, you tend to become more short sighted with everything that's going on. And that really affects your mood. You have this tendency to just snap very easily. At the same time, you are not being in tune with your higher self, with your higher priestess, the divine energy that you have, because you are giving in so much with your current situation, and you're justifying that because this is where I'm at, and that's the reason why I am acting like this. So you're basically letting your emotions control over you, which clouds your emotion, clouds your judgment, and which clouds your perspective to look into things on a better way, right? That's why your routine matters. And what we got here, so if you will continuously do this, so much pride is what I'm getting. With six of coins in reverse, you are shying away, or making yourself. All right, so let me continue. So going back with what we are mentioning earlier, the power dynamics. So I got cut off. So with the power dynamics, there's a lot of things involving not just you and the other party, but there's an entire power dynamics involved in here. And that's the reason why you would need to go back to your divine feminine, to embrace your divine feminine energy again. Because if not, with the six of coins showing in your future, it really has something to do with what you are right now, with your present. If you are not going to face the truth that you need to harness your intuition again in the right way, so live your own traditions, values, and norms, remember that, you're going to miss out harnessing that success, that power, that beginnings you would like to have. Okay, if you will just give in to your emotions, if you will just give in to what's currently happening to you and not trying to take a step back and review everything, see it in a better perspective, then this is what you will become. There will be a lot of unfairness, definitely, yes. You are missing a lot if that's what's going to happen. You are denying yourself from success, like what we mentioned earlier. So make sure that you would definitely be more mindful of what you say, what you do, and how you respond to your emotion. This is the time that you need to be more quote unquote mature for yourself in order for you to become, or to come out of that situation triumphantly. No, it's not even a word. Okay. Because if you do, this is what you really wanted, right? So everything that you wanted eventually will work out only if you embrace your higher self, your higher priestess energy. So you would be able to find a sense of belongingness. And this is what you really wanted. So find a sense of belongingness. If you need help, seek for help. Go and reach out to those people who will not judge you, your situation, or whatever happened to you. But they will hear you and they will be more empathizing and helpful in how you're going to deal with this situation. That will bring you happiness in the long run, because as you move towards that direction, you're also opening yourself up to an opportunity to not just network, but also to be part of a community that will be able to help you. Remember, the soul tribe, soul family, that's in line with this. And to continue, you will feel more blessed as you go towards your journey of embracing your divine feminine energy. You're now having more, I would say, masculine energy, because there's a lot of anger in you, and it's confirmed by the pressure cooker card. And I know you can tell what's going on in your life. So it's about time for you to embrace your higher priestess, the divine feminine you were once was. Okay, this will also, I mean, you have the sense and longing for home. I get that because of what's happening to you. With you being able to ask for help, acknowledging that you need help, you are giving yourself an opportunity to become part of a community, to become part of a place that you can call home. So this is where you will feel that the generosity of other people. You will be feeling blessed to have what you can call family. Wow. I would say there's a lot of roller coaster ride in your reading. Remember this? But definitely, if you're going to harness your inner power, your divine feminine energy, there's more to it than just being the girly girly. No, that's not divine feminine energy. It's more of working in your intuition, working with your power of not, you know, being angry, but facing things in a more elegant way. And no matter how hard it is, you're still using your mind, seeing things in a positive way of like, how can I handle this? How can I win this? Right? You thinking as a winner, remember that's what we have with Honey Calcite, that's definitely going to change everything. And if you think yourself as a winner, what are the changes? Remember, your routine matters. What will it change for you to become a winner? As you embrace that, it will give you a lot of changes in your life. So we have bowl, plenty of material things are about to come into your life if you will only embrace those changes. News of wow, we cannot make this up. News of birth or business opportunity. We have that in your card. To those of you who are expecting news of birth and new business opportunity. We got pregnancy and money. Wow. See, with that one step of you acknowledging that you are in a situation that you need help, you're opening yourself up to a lot of opportunities. Opportunities that will be very beneficial for you and to the new life that you have. Solid foundation, success with effort. We cannot make this up. It is all being dedicated, dictated in your reading, I would say. News is on the way. And I am going to tell you, if you're ready to make changes, if you're ready to embrace that change in how you deal with things, good news is on the way. This is what I have for you, my pile number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, a girl, her cats in the world. And I truly hope that you will find it within you, that light, that higher sense of purpose to deal with everything that's going on in your life. So if you're feeling more generous, don't forget to click on the subscribe button. That way you are helping me to also grow the community and at the same time to create more inspiring and empowering messages such as this. And the notification bell, if you're feeling more generous, don't forget to take on that so you would be informed as to when I'm going to post my next video. Thank you so much again, and I will be seeing you all in my next reading. Bye for now.